a slavery set sitcom. Nah, there's nothing funny about that. Welcome to my series Flopcoms, where I talk about comedies that didn't just flop, they crashed and burned. So everyone's talking about SNL UK right now, and how it's actually exceeded the low expectations that some people in the industry put upon it. But here's the thing, when it comes to the cultural swaps between the UK and the US, they don't always work. Yeah, we all know about The Office. That worked. That's the golden example. Do you guys know that the Americans tried to remake the much-loved British sitcom Blackadder with their own version called The Secret Diary of Desmond Pfeiffer? It aired in 1998 and lasted just 3 weeks. So this is the premise. A black English nobleman, Desmond Pfeiffer, flees the UK because of gambling debts and ends up working as a valet for Abraham Lincoln during the American Civil War. The show basically turns the White House into a sitcom full of drunk idiots. Well, to be fair, Desmond is the only intelligent person in the room. But this is all happening during the era of slavery, so the optics still didn't work. You still had a black character during the era of slavery being a subordinate to the white protagonists. So groups like the NAACP were like, yeah, and this ain't it. There were protests outside Paramount Studios. UPN, the network, actually panicked so much they pulled the original pilot. So no one's ever seen the pilot. That is lost media. That's how bad the backlash was. Let me kind of break down how weird it was. So the show, it didn't technically show slaves, and it didn't rely on racist jokes. Instead, it was meant to be a satire on the Clinton-Monica Lewinsky scandal. So they turned Lincoln's White House into a stand-in for Bill Clinton's "did not have sexual relations with that woman" scandals, essentially. So the audience didn't connect, critics didn't connect, nobody connected. The first episode ranked 116th out of the 125 shows that week. It was basically in last place. So that's an example of a flopcom, unfortunately. So if you guys want to see more in this series, please comment below which shows you want me to talk about, and also sign up to my mailing list, link in bio, to be the first one to see my own new short film, Panspermia.